Spiders? Snakes? Falling? Being kidnapped? What are your fears? So Lee from Coupledom.com asked the vlog moms this week to talk about 3 of their fears. And initially, I really wanted to keep this kind of light and talk about cockroaches and my fear of my Keurig breaking, or coffee prices going through the roof, or God, a shortage of coffee. Ooh, that would be horrible. Things like that. But one of my 2012 resolutions was to show no fear, and I thought that I should get comfortable being uncomfortable and talk about some more serious fears. So the first one for me is actually a weird fear of heights. I don't mind being in an airplane. I don't mind being in a 2 or 3, 4-story building. For me, it's that fear of free fall. So, when you're on a roller coaster right before you drop, I love roller coasters, but that terrifies me. Ferris wheels, being on that top thing, like I get that pit in my stomach, and I do them, but I would really prefer not to just stop. Same with when you're on the top of a really high skyscraper. I don't want to be on the edge just looking over. I'm very uncomfortable with that. I actually was in Atlanta, and there's a hotel downtown that has an outdoor elevator. Oh, that was not good. I did not like that at all. It went all the way to the top, and I was pushed up against the front of it. It was not pleasant. My second fear, I've already talked about on Vlog Mom, but I'll just give it a short mention, is that fear of failure. Not doing a good enough job, not succeeding the way I want to, not really putting myself out there. And I'm working on that, but it's definitely something that I worry about, still in the back of my mind. My third fear is probably my biggest one. And it's difficult to talk about, but I'm afraid of dying before my children. And I know that most of that comes from the fact that my father died when I was 4. But I worry about it. I think about how their lives would be affected. I think about, would they remember me? And I wrote about it once because I passed the age that my father was when he died. And that was a really big milestone for me. Once I got through my 33rd year, I felt a little bit better. I still think about it, but it's not as bad. And I'm pretty sure I'm just going to have to live with this for a long time. And, I think about, but try not to dwell on. I don't want my husband to die. I don't want my children to die. I don't want any of that. But the idea of my children living without me is probably my biggest fear, hands down. I didn't mean to end on such a serious note, but there you go. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Vlog Mom. I'm Erin with the Parenting Production.